What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ohio Mountain Bike. You can see I am not out in the woods right now. I am in my house, in my office. So we're going to be doing things just a little bit different today. I need to put brakes on my bike, basically. And my other bike, I need to do a couple more adjustments on my yellow bike that I used to ride a lot more. So as it stands right now, I'm not going to be able to ride until at least January. And it is the 29th today. So for this video, I decided that I could put together a little compilation of my best moments, my worst moments, all the crashes, and then all the times I did something a little bit right, and then kind of compare and see how far I came this year. So that being said, let's get right into it. Up first was my most recent run on Christmas Eve at Horns Hill. Now this crash was not a bad crash, but it did catch me by surprise, which is why I got this reaction.
Holy shit. Oh.
Now with this slip, I was not trying to do the whole double. I was just trying to get my tires in the air. But for some reason, I just could not get past the mental block of coming up to this fast enough to do it. I think it had something to do with the steepness of the hill before it, but I really can't say. The reason why it doesn't make a whole lot of sense is that I've done steep hills before, like this one here at Allen Creek, which isn't that steep, but it still made me a little bit nervous.
So why are you so nervous? Said the other voice. Maybe because of the turn that I'm going to have to do right after.
And usually, despite my nerves, I'll go down the hill anyhow. In fact, my very first ride ever on a mountain bike trail was down this very steep hill. This is a Black Diamond trail, and if you're familiar with Horns Hill, this is drop-in. Little fun fact about this trail is that my bike was brand new when I had done this, so my brake cables had not been stretched out yet. And it was right around this point here that I started to lose brakes completely. And it was here when I had pretty much completely lost all braking except for a little bit on my back. Right here I'm squeezing both of my brakes in all the way and I barely stopped. Something that I have trouble with even now is this. Bridges and skinnies. For some reason, I just always do this, which is fall right off the side of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that one hurt. I saved it here, and it's actually kind of funny hearing me get so excited about it.
Oh, saved it that time, holy.
And eventually, I was able to get over it, but it wasn't easy for me. I was still nervous. The vast majority of my riding this year was done at Horns Hill. So it's really no surprise that almost all of my crashes took place there. So let's take a look at those and see how bad I messed myself up. I'm not entirely sure what happened with this first one. I think I just hit that lip a little bit too quickly and just went over the bars. The second and third ones both happened on the same day. The first one here, I didn't really feel that much. It hurt a little bit at the time. I had knocked the wind out of me, but that was about it. But this second one, I really felt. It was low speed, but I went shoulder first straight into all this shale, and I still feel that in my shoulder today. I ended up buying myself a Diamondback sinker for my birthday, and let me tell you, this bike is really cool, and it is leaps and bounds ahead of the bike that I just kind of cobbled together on my own. I'll admit, I was not the biggest fan of this bike when I bought it. It's heavier than my other bike, it didn't feel quite as playful, but as soon as I got on the trail with it and really rode with it, it was like I unlocked a secret cheat code to having 10 times more fun on the trails. I was finally able to get the speed that I wanted, to hit the berms the way I wanted, and really it helped my progression incredibly. I ended up putting quite a few upgrades on this bike, including this Fox 36 fork. This bike is set up almost exactly the way I want it now, and in the future I don't see myself doing a ton of upgrades to it.
Woo! Shoo! Oh man, I almost ran into that tree.
Well, that's all I have for us tonight. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button below and subscribe. That way I know you like the content and I can make more of it. Also check out my other channel. It's called Ohio Outdoor Channel, and I'll put a link in the description below. Right now there's not really anything on it, but that's the channel I'm going to be uploading the most to this winter. Because I'm probably not going to be riding my bike quite as much, but I will probably be hiking and doing other outdoor activities. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.